Woohoo! It's cold today, isn't it, Mac? I'm feeling it. I'm not sure about him, but I'm feeling it. Anyway, we're off to a new place. Brand new hike, never done it before. Brand new to both of us. It's going to be good. Let's see you on the other side. So today Mac and I are on this new trail. It's in Coombe's Hill, which is part of the National Trust, and there's also a bit of private woods, and well, not private woods, but they're woods, but they're not part of the National Trust, and we're going to try and go that way. Absolutely love it. It's freezing cold and it's very muddy. That equals lots of fun, because I'm sure I'm going to be slipping and sliding as we hike around here. We're starting to get deep into the woods, and I've just popped out round the side. And this is what I see. Oh my goodness. It just gives you a sense of freedom, a sense of life. It breathes life into you when you're out in the wilderness and you come across a vista like that. Vistas to die for. Oh my goodness. We're going to keep going that way because we need to go into the woods through there. But on the way back, if I get a chance, then I'll pop down here and sit here for a while. Got my hiking boots on today, as I know it's going to be seriously muddy and slippery, and I need some grip. My doggie's loving it. It's his first time here, so he's absolutely going nuts, and I like that because I'm going nuts as well. As I mentioned, freedom. Nature breathes life into you, and the freedom it gives you is nothing like you would have felt not being out in nature. Simple as that. I can feel dew forming on my beard and my mustache. It's that cold. Today I'm using my Garmin 1030, which is my mountain biking Garmin. I've put a GPX file onto it, which I've created through an OS map creator on the computer, and then downloaded it to my Garmin. So far so good. Look at them pretty horses. Oh, beautiful. Wow. I just had to hold Mac for a little bit, because although he's seen horses before in the distance, he's never been up close, and with riders on them, I'm not so sure. I don't know. So I thought we'd stand here for a bit while they get further down, and then we'll see. Mac, come here. Come here. Come here. Today I actually wanted to talk about how you can make more time to get outdoors into nature. and why you should. I keep stressing in all my videos why it's so important for you, for your family. And when I say family, I actually mean inspiring the next generation to get out into the wilderness and the wild, and to absorb everything nature has to offer. But my question is, why don't more people get outdoors? Why don't more people go into nature and spend a few hours, if not a whole day, in nature, and try and do it at least once a week? There's all kinds of science behind why you should go into nature, you should go into the wilderness, you should go into the woods, the forest, sit by a river, sit by a lake, and spend some time with the family or just by yourself, taking everything in. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of background about me. For those who don't know, I'm a father of two, three if you count Mac, and I live in London, and I love where I live. I absolutely love London. London gives me the opportunity to get out into the wild, because I know how much I appreciate it when I move out of the concrete jungle. So my wife's name is Monal. We have lived in London since 2003. Prior to that, we were in Kent. Loved Kent as well. But living in London and being here as a base gives me and the family amazing opportunities to actually get out, because we know, as a family, we know that our mind, body, the kids need it. We all need it. One time or another, we want to get out and do something out in nature. And that's not to say that there's no nature in London. There is. There's plenty of it. Plenty around where we live as well. But there's lots more things to do everywhere. So wherever you go, whether it's northwest of London, west of London, northeast of London, southeast of London, there is lots and lots to do. But I want to get back to my point of why and how you should manage time to actually get out into the wilderness and make the most of it and take it in for your well-being, for your family's well-being, for your mind, to take a nice breather. It gives you freedom. It connects you to types of neurological connections you probably haven't felt. Bearing in mind, I'm talking about people who don't get out in nature much. There's all kinds of connection. It grounds you to the earth. It grounds you so close to the earth and connects you with Mother Nature. It's a tremendous experience for the mind, the body, and the soul. You having fun, Mac? So a lot of people ask me, how do I make time to get out into nature and enjoy myself and have a good time? But more importantly, how do I make time? How do I create this time? I've got a family, I've got kids. There's all kinds of activities for the kids on the weekends, after school, at all times. But how do I make time, and how do you manage to find what you do find, and how do you manage to create this time and go out there? The bottom line is, everyone's busy. You're busy, I'm busy, you have a job, I have a job, you work 12 hours a day, I work 12 hours a day. We've got kids. We've got similar lives, or not that different lives. And if you want to go a step further, I've got a child who is special needs, and he needs 24-hour care. Now that's another bottom line I need to add to my scenario. He's special needs, he requires 24-hour care, and that's since the age of 2. He's 11 years old now. So how do I create time? I just make time. I prioritize. I prioritize and get out into the wilderness, into the wild, at least once a week. At least I try to. And if it's not once a week, it's twice a week. But I definitely try to get out. That's where I get my peace of mind, my understanding of what I should be doing in life, what I should be doing for my family, what I should be doing for my wife, for my well-being, for their well-being. So with everything that I have on my plate, like I said, kids, special needs kid, their schooling, their activities that they do. My daughter does ballet, and she is non-stop in ballet and festivals, exams, all kinds of things, after school clubs. And I still manage to create the time because I want to. Because I want to create this bond and this understanding that if I get out here into the wilderness for a nice hike, for a nice mountain bike ride, then I will ultimately be benefiting my family. And most importantly, I would be benefiting myself. So that's really something to think about. And the people who ask me, how do I create time? How do you do this? Just prioritize. Make time for yourself. Get out into the wild and enjoy it. If you don't want to walk and hike, then you might like cycling. Go cycling. Or if you feel that, no, I like water, I like to swim or paddle, then grab a kayak and go out every 2 weeks or every week if you can. Or if you like swimming, then go wild swimming. Take a dip in the river. There's wild swimming places all over the UK. You can do it. You just have to prioritize and know that ultimately this is going to benefit your well-being, your mental health, and then it will benefit your family's well-being and definitely their mental health, because it's a fantastic stress reliever. So you do 12-hour day shifts Monday to Friday, or whatever, 5-6 days a week. Prioritize and get out the rest of the time. It will definitely help you, and it'll become a form of habit, and you will get out and do it. And if you don't get out and do it, you'll feel a headache coming on. You'll feel, oh, I need to get out into the wild and go for a hike or a bike. But just prioritize. Work with the wife, work with the family, work with people around you, relatives, whoever you have dates with, work with them and prioritize your time in the wild. I just slipped and fell coming down the trail with no trail markings, and now I'm looking for Mac. Mackie! Come on, Mac! Where are you, buddy? Mac! I'm not happy about this. What's this? I hope he's not grabbed that and trying to hide it somewhere. It's a dead bird. I'm bricking it, guys. I can't find Mac. I don't know where he is. He was with me, and then I took a tumble and I fell tripped and fell on a slippery route, and now he's disappeared somewhere. Come on, Mac, where are you? Mackie! Mac! Now! Now, Mac! Mac! Come on! Okay guys, so it's been nearly 45 minutes. 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and Mac has disappeared. Just after my fall down there. I can't find him. I met another dog walker, and she is also on the lookout for Mac. So if anybody finds Mac, Mackie! If anybody finds Mac, I'm in the Ridgeway, or by the Ridgeway, near Coombe Hill, in the Chiltern Hills. He's a white Westie. There you are, Mackie! There you are! Where have you been? Where have you been, puppy? Where have you been? Oh my God, where have you been? Oh, Mac, where have you been? I've got him! I've got him! Thank you, Stella! Thank you so much! Mac, look! Look! Say hi! Oh! Where have you been, Mac? You scared me! You got my heart racing, buddy! Talk about a stressful hike! I wanted a stressless hike! Oh! Come on, you two! Mackie, stay with me! Alright? Stay with me! Oh, thank you so much! Where was he? Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh.
Hello, mate.
Oh.
Where's my daddy?
Oh man. Oh, hello, darling.
Oh. You're a good boy. You don't want to get lost again.
No.
He's gone. He was kind of up.
Right.
So he's obviously been having a merry old time.
Yeah, he probably thought, right, we're walking that way, so I'll go that way. Dad must be that way.
You little monkey.
Oh. You. Oh my God. You. Oh. What a fright.
No more falling over, eh?
No more falling over. I promise. Oh. I'm not sure I can talk anymore. I just want to take everything in now. After that, I'm feeling it. My heart was racing. My mind was racing. My legs were racing. Running around the forest looking for him. Oh, Mac, don't ever do that again. All right, buddy? Not sure if you can see part of the Chiltern Hills in the background through the woods. I hope you can. It's absolutely tremendous. I really hope you can. Oh, what a sight. Well, the message I wanted to bring out was the nature and wilderness brings about a very stress-free nature, a stress-free environment for you. So it is extremely important that you get out into the wilderness and de-stress as much as you can being in the wilderness. I know what you're all thinking. The fact that he disappeared for 45 minutes was not stress-free. No, it was very stressful. Hence I've got him on a lead while we sit here because he's wandering off, looking forward fox trails, squirrel trails, probably rabbits, rabbit holes. I don't want him to disappear today, not today. But most of all, the whole idea is finding time to do it. And I know in London, in the UK, in developed countries, everyone's got to work. You have to work, you have to put in a lot of hours. A lot of people travel long distances to go to work and come back, and it just takes a lot of time, you know, 2-3 hours a day just on travel. So by the time you get home in the evening, I know you're tired, and all you want to do is sit in front of the telly, play with the kids, and watch a bit of a program and have your dinner and go to bed. But if I can turn that on its head and say, when you get home, actually go for a walk, get some fresh air. If you don't have a dog, that's fine. Just go for a walk with the family, with the kids. Just get out, even in the neighborhood. If you've got a park nearby or some woodlands nearby, just go there, take a walk, and just take it in. All it takes is an hour or half an hour. You know, half an hour a day is fantastic. If you can do it, I don't know, longer, then fine. If you can't get that in, then at least try half an hour every other day. Get into the momentum of being outdoors, being in the wilderness, being in the neighborhood, meeting people, socializing. It's a very social matter, so it's not all about me being by myself and Mac and walking, and it's not all about that. I met the lovely lady with the dog who helped me find Mac. We've exchanged numbers. We're going to meet up here again sometime and do a few other hikes that she knows, which I'd love to know about. So there's a social aspect to it. And most importantly, it would be fantastic if you can spare half a day or a full day per week to get out. Like I said, it's getting out in the wilderness. It's all about prioritizing. And if you can prioritize your efforts, it will pay off in millions and tons and bits of energy, stressless life, thought processing. It will pay off. It definitely pays off. And that's why I do it. I don't just get out to waste my time and say, hey, look, I've got nothing to do. No, I work 12-hour days as well, 5 days a week, if not more. And I still make an effort to get out half a day per week, full day per week, in the evenings, early mornings. I make time. So try that. Just try that and see what you think. No, this trip has not been stress-free for me because I lost Mac, but now it is. I feel a lot better. I feel better for the fact that Mac knew my calls, knew the other lady's calls, and actually came back to the same spot after 45 minutes. But he did come back. So all is good. All I could say is, it's not an adventure if you don't have an adventure. So all these micro adventures I do, there's something new and something different to look forward to, all of them. In today's adventure, obviously Mac got lost for 45 minutes. To some of you that might not sound like an adventure, but I explored the area where he got lost for 45 minutes, and that was an adventure for me. Well, hey, that's it guys. We're done with the hike for the day. So we're in Coombe Hill near Aylesbury in the Chiltern Hills. It's a different part of Wendover come Chiltern Hills. As you know, Chiltern Hills is massive. But it's a fantastic hike. We've just completed about 6 miles, 7 miles, 11, 12 kilometers. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've loved it. Mac got lost. It was an adventure. We had a great time, and if you had a great time, then please go ahead and like this video, click on like, drop me a comment in the comments as per my questions. Please answer them in the comments, and above all, if you haven't subscribed to my video and you're on the channel watching this video, then please hit subscribe, probably here to the left of you, I think, or there. Either way, subscribe to my channel. Lots more to come. I publish a video every Sunday, so you're really going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I think we can enjoy it together. Until then, see you out and about.